was the most intense fear I've ever felt in my life. I couldn't believe it was happening. I couldn't believe this was it. I was in the middle of war. I was in the middle of an actual war. I felt like I failed because I didn't get that trigger off in time. I felt responsible because my friend was hurt, and normally I was in that gun truck, and it would have been me. So I carried around this like you just failed the whole time. And I spent a lot of time after the war just trying to prove myself. Something wasn't right when I came home. So then I would do fine, and then I would crash, and it just seemed like it was on this oscillating, wave where I'd do okay for a while, and then I'd just kind of crash and I'd blow up. And this is just what it's like. After you've been to war, everybody deals with this, and this is just what my life's going to look like from here on out. Porn was just my go-to escape. These chat rooms were just kind of this escape that I would go into. Escape from my mind, escape from the events of that war replaying in my head, escape from the way I felt. It wasn't until I got into treatment that they told me that, you have like that 1 to 10 scale, and if you've got PTSD, you're always at a 5. So it doesn't take much to set you off from that. Around about 2019, I'd come out from underneath this overpass, and a woman had run a stop sign, and tried to avoid her, but we ended up colliding, and she pushes me out into this intersection. I can't conclude. And all I can remember thinking was, whoever's in that vehicle, I'm going to kill them. Like, for real. I was going to kill whoever's on the side of that vehicle. Something had just snapped. Like, how could my head go there? Because somebody made a mistake and ran a stop sign. That is not a normal reaction. And that was when I really realized that I had better do something about that. So over that next 6 months, there's just this depression hit me, and it just got worse. And it just kind of pulled me like, you're a monster. Like, you were just a monster. You have become a total monster. You have this porn issue, you have this chat issue, your relationship isn't in touch, you're disconnected from your family, you're angry, you wanted to kill somebody, you are a monster. May 31st of 2019. I started drinking that night. And those thoughts, you're a monster, you're worthless, people are afraid of you, you're just gonna lose control someday and end up in prison. All those terrible thoughts, it just started to radiate and grow inside of me. And I remember just getting to that point where I'm ready. It's just time to check out. I'm done with this. So I got up, and I was gonna head back to the room and grab my pistol and go out to the garage and end it. And the VA crisis line pops up on the TV. So I stop and I shoot out this text, help. The lady on the other end says, I want you to sit on the concrete. Just sit on that warm concrete for me. So I did, and I'm just sobbing. And she says, she talks me down that day. She talks me down that night. And she says, I can let you go if you promise me you're not going to pull the trigger tonight. And I was like, I promise. I'm not going to pull the trigger tonight. I remember that first night praying that God would show me something different there. Different than I had seen in the past, in the churches that I'd grown up in, around other believers. And that first speaker gets up and he begins to tell his story, all his mistakes, talking about his issues, and I was like, wait a minute, this is real. And I just remember just asking him that whole time, God, just change me, please just change me. Please just change me. And I completely submitted my life to him up there, totally. 100%. I gave my life to him. I don't live full of shame. Porn doesn't own me anymore. I don't drink, obviously. My relationship with Jesus is on fire. My marriage it's getting better. It's improving. It's still got work. There's still healing that needs to be done, but it's on the path. It's on the right path.